The president's calling it Liberation Day, but maybe we should call it Libation Day because, Wall Street's all over the place. They might start hitting the sauce at 4 o'clock when they finally unveil this thing.
Maybe even sooner.
Yeah, that's right. I was reading this morning that apparently, according to the Wall Street Journal, some people in the business community and on Wall Street are still banking on the idea that the White House might actually pull back on the tariffs if something bad happens to the economy. And I know Goldman Sachs is predicting now with the tariffs, there's a 35% chance of a recession.
That has been put out there. I think also the impact of a recession on other countries would be more difficult. For instance, with Canada, it will be harder for them to pull out of a recession, which is a big concern for them. But to your earlier point, we have seen the president's willingness to either delay some of these tariffs when he gets a reaction from companies that would be impacted by them, or when he gets outreach from other countries, willingness to come together on some of these trade agreements and sort of reshuffle the groundwork of what it is we're sort of building off of. So we haven't heard a lot of proposals from the rest of the world on what exactly it is that they're trying to offer the president to offset this. He might get into some of those details today, but I think the real issue that Wall Street is looking at is just the uncertainty here because we don't know so much. And if he decides to put in place a universal tariff, whether it's a 20% or something less, and what that means versus taking sort of a piecemeal approach and dealing with individual countries, that will have different kinds of impacts on the economy. And that's the reason that investors are worried, guys.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Jacqui.
It's all about Libation Day.
Trump just doesn't want to be taken advantage of, and he says, not on my watch.